Greetings everybody and welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Curse of the Dead Gods. Here's me hoping there is something interesting waiting for us. That is interesting. That is actually interesting, even though that affix over here is actually super bad. Because it is a lightning weapon, so it will actually set enemies ablaze all the time. So I'm going to stand in the light all the time, so that bow is never gonna deal any big damage. And it also doesn't have a damaging affix, so it will also never benefit from anything of that. But if you ignore all of those factors, it's a lightning bow, so that makes me ever so slightly excited. Let's see how this is gonna go. What could possibly go wrong, right? Right. So, what do we start out with? Auric Malediction? Great. Jaguar Temple? Actually also great. Let's not step onto that thing though. Thank you. I feel like I have yet to actually get a lightning bow run that uses the weapon to its full potential. Even though I really would like to. But on the bright side, thanks to the nature of this run, we will at least benefit from all of that free healing we get in terms of getting some free money out of it. It's not much, but hey. Small things to make us happy, right? Whoop. Almost got into trouble there. I actually should try to stay away from enemies as far as possible. Not only because I'm using the bow, but because I just don't want to stand there in their light source, gimping the damage I deal with my bow even harder. That would not be prudent. So we're getting a lot of money in these early rooms, which is nice. That means we will have a little bit of air to breathe when it comes to actually making purchases. And let me tell you, those purchases, they will become expensive for us. They will end up becoming super expensive in the long run. He died to the fire. That is the third Poison Claw we have seen on this run. Sure, I take that. More enemies in here? No, we already eradicated them all. We destroyed this blasted cannon at some point. Don't even think it was us, it was probably one of the enemies. So we won't be able to go up in there to check that chest. That's fine. Now, who or what is waiting for us in here? A lot of traps, a lot of powder kegs. And you, my friend, the lurker. Getting piercing shots with this is so good, man. Makes me honest to God happy. Against just hordes of squishies, this bow feels amazing. Like you just keep piercing them with all of those huge lightning arrows that also just keep them controlled by making them flinch, making them stunned. It's just honest to God amazing. But I feel like we just will never, at least not anytime soon, get a run that properly shows off the damage potential in this one properly at all. In this fight we actually have even more of a disadvantage because of the permanent lightning source in here. There's a Gleaming Sapphire that is actually kind of useful in here because we already piled up quite a lot of money. You know what, sure, let's do it. God knows when we will actually have some meaningful sources of damage in here. I mean, this kind of looks disappointing right at the bat. Crit damage, though, huh? I actually don't know if crit damage is really going to be that good of a choice. I do a lot of charged shots, but a lot of the damage I'm dealing in here also comes from the lightning strikes. And I don't know if the dodge shots afterwards will also just crit by themselves. Whatever. It's damage, so I'm gonna take it. Onyx shards, here we go. Here we go, Onyx shards. Please be good, please be gentle. We're probably going to fight the second boss in here too, getting a curse out of the system. I was thinking about whether I really want to do that. But I feel like the answer to that question is probably not. As in, I don't really want to do that. But I think it's gonna be the prudent decision to make. Because if I get rid of that curse in here right now, I will have a little bit more breathing room for later. Or rather, I don't even want to get rid of that particular curse there. It can end up being useful for me after all. So maybe I'm actually going to take the next deal I see with my corruption. So I have a potentially worse curse to get rid of. Or, even better, get a better curse than Auric Malediction to keep. Ooh. Stupid bow heroes. Got them out though. I was saying stupid bow heroes even though I wanted to curse on the sword heroes. Happens every now and then. So yeah, the boss fight is gonna be the next room. So let's just... We don't even need to take this with our corruption. We will get to the second curse one way or another. Just by leaving the room. So all is good. So if this is gonna be a bad curse, like the worst of all curses, I'm gonna be very happy about myself. And Visions of Madness, actually not necessarily a overly bad curse. Actually not. Actually pretty okay. Hey there. Big fella. Ooh. If possible, I would like you to nicely keep a distance from me. Good stuff. I mean, keeping our distance from her actually works out pretty nicely. It's gonna be the Moon Girl that's going to be a bit harder to keep our distance from. Oh. Like that. Like that. I don't see her. Ooh, she almost got me with that one. Almost, but not quite. Oh, wow. That came much closer than I thought it would. Okay, next part. Be safe, be cool. Take the shot. Come on, to attack me. I'm just waiting for you. We lost our greed comment between, which is kind of a shame. But I kind of was expecting to lose it at some point. That was probably one of the arguments I was making internally for not fighting this boss as well. The very high likelihood for that to happen. Got the parry there. Oh, we're fine here. Dodge that attack. I actually didn't get all that many parries in this run so far. Mostly dodges. And I absolutely botched that one. And that one too. And all of those. Yeah, we got a problem in here. Come on, just finish the job. There you go. Usually my parry game was so good against her, but I was so stuck in the mindset of just trying to not be there when she does stuff that the idea of just honestly got parrying her attack just never truly occurred to me. It's weird. But every now and then stuff like that happens, I guess. There's some healing for money spent. We do want to spend money in here, so that's actually a pretty good drop. Actually a very good drop. And we got a weapon upgrade room in here. Upgrading cursed weapons is exceedingly expensive. So that's actually going to make for a decent source of healing. And that boy almost got me. Also for a decent source of monetary income. Which we are absolutely going to need in the foreseeable future. Great. So far so good. Oh, the orb guy though. Ooh. There's a lot of lurkers in here. Okay. My dear darling friend. Gotcha. Yeah, those enemies that can just shrug off your attacks are going to be my nightmare. But we're doing fine so far. We actually got a lot of healing back in here, so that's good. Thanks to our bow having that 2% healing passive. And while we paid a lot of money for this upgrade, we also got some money back. That relic is going to make us a lot of money in the process of this run. Especially if we end up getting more endurance and more perception. Maybe there's going to be that nice break-even point where we actually get more money than we actually spend. That would be the dream. Okay, fine. It's gonna be a bit awkward. But we're gonna make it work. Because we always do. And that was relatively simple, actually. I like it. I don't intend to take too much damage in here. I do intend to pick up all of these coins before they vanish, though. There we go. That was pretty okay. Now for the Eagle Avatar, though. I feel like this fight is going to be a little bit of a marathon. But we're trying to make it work, as per usual. There he is. He's gonna take the jump. It's fine. Oop. Fine. I feel like it would be unwise to not at least every now and then weave in our claw shield combo in here. Ooh. My man over here being dodgy and stuff. Just keep the combo going, keep the combo flowing. Mostly because I want to earn some big money after all of this. But also because it is 10% damage that we have right now that I would like to keep around. Good stuff. Oh no! Ooh! That came awfully close now, didn't it? I think it did. Boom. Having the shield is actually kinda nice in here. Not only because it gives me those parry frames. Oh, that was the wrong dodge. That was the wrongest of all dodges I could have done there. Not only because it gives me those extra parry frames when I need to parry, but also because the knockback on is pretty satisfying. Helps me get some distance between me and the guy up in there. So I can get some decent bow shots in there. Ooh! That was awfully close now, wasn't it? Boom, get me out of here. I did not quite get out. It's only 26 damage though, so we're fine. You can tell that this is not the best fight for this bow, I think. Just because of how much time we actually spent being in the light in here. We are Darksiders. We don't want to be in the light. Good. Those were some satisfying parries. Ooh! Parried that attack and did not get roasted alive. Isn't that the most wonderful of feelings? Not getting roasted alive. I mean, I say that, but a lot of people pay good money to get themselves roasted. Getting a good tan in, you know. How do you call the machines where you just lie in to get a fake tan? In Germany we call them Sonnenbank. I actually don't know what they are called in English. Well, there's some healing in here, huh? Also some stamina refreshing for perfect dodges, huh? I kinda want that because I feel like it would flow well with the run. But I also want that money. Or that healing, rather, which will then convert it into money. Let's just take the relic in here. We get not many opportunities to make it good. This is also just a very, very good bow. Like, honest to God, these affixes overall, they're pretty great. Like, these two all by themselves are huge damage. Free weakening is huge. And instead of taking less damage with this bow in the light, we just deal more in the dark. Which is much more likely to happen. But no. We are sworn to this lightning bow of ours, so we're going to ride that wave a little longer. And this looks actually like a pretty nice direction, so let's take it. How do these machines... How are they called? What are they called? I honest to God can't remember. I feel like I knew it once. I used to know the word once. But it just doesn't occur to me. That's the curse of not being a native speaker. I feel like if I were to speak about stuff like that on a more regular basis, not that I have any reason to do that, I wouldn't forget about it all that easily. Ah well, can't be helped. Look at how vigorous that guy tried to get that attack in. And he kept trying, and he kept trying, and he kept trying so very, very hard. This guy too. Until he gave up and summoned in his Megatrends on me. It's insane. And that harpy actually got to me. Didn't even see or hear the attack coming. But we got a good thing going on in here, just leading them on basically. Basic kiting strategy. But you can tell that against that big guy, stuff is gonna be hard from now on. Yeah! It's not this bow's problem in particular, it's just cursed weapons in general. Unless you have a great set of affixes paired with some of the best relics in the game, they just don't do damage. They just don't. Like, as I'm playing this run right now, today that 1 hour episode went up where I tried the cursed sword from the second Jaguar boss out. It was absolutely dreadful. Like, in hindsight, as the guy who has played that run, it was absolutely dreadful because I just never had killing power. I never, honest to God, had any noteworthy killing power. The shield I had on my offhand, which I never, until the end, put any noticeable effort into making strong. No weapon upgrades, no relic investments. That one ended up out-damaging that sword by such a huge margin. It was actually kind of hilarious. It was actually just kind of funny. In all the wrong ways. Boom. And yeah, this bow, it's not quite as bad, because it is still just, in general, a better weapon than said sword. But it gives me very, very similar vibes. Oh. Good. Great. There's... like, how many is Poison Claw is this now? 4th or 5th? I think the game really wants me to play one of those. But I won't. Not today. Not right now, at the very least. Was this chest always in here? I'm actually not sure right now. There's another Poison Claw! Oh my god! If the recycles wouldn't be so good for me, I would probably even pick up one of those. Just because it is an improvement to the one I am already using in here. Yeah. There's my guy. There's my guy. Just slowly pushed him into the trap there. That's the dream. So we're gonna go up this way. Not sure if I'm gonna play the healing room. In theory I should, because it is good money. But I also don't want to overly spike my corruption. Shadow Flame actually a decent curse in here. Because it will make some rooms less likely to be illuminated. So we will have a little bit more damage potential on our bow. Oh, he dodged. It's fine. We brought that all back. That looks like a pistol, I think. Ooh. That actually worked out. We actually managed to zap him before he could get his small maggot friends out. Lovely. There's some more healing, which we can immediately convert into money. And a good fire pistol. My god, I want it in my life. But I have to take the reroll on this one. Oh, I get weak when I see that affix. Just because of how good it is. Where's the next set of enemies? Up in there. Oop. Got me there. But we got him back. Damn! I was so focused on getting the harpy out because I considered her to be the faster and more problematic threat. I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. Oh. If I imagine playing this bow back when the cursed weapons had different affixes, just a completely different set of affixes, I can promise you this bow will be the most insane stuff you can think of. A lot of cursed weapons would be, in fact. Some of the weapons that are bad right now would, of course, still be bad. But this bow would definitely not be one of them. Oh, accidentally almost dashed into that. But it didn't do anything against us. Like, give me this bow with an affix that does something along the lines of maybe getting extra damage for the curse I have, and not having an affix that makes me lose out damage half the time. Then we can talk. Then we can have a grand old conversation about how this bow will just break the game in half. Apparently I can't just find one of those bows though. All the bows I have seen so far definitely had one of those negative affixes on them. Either less damage with the light or less damage on the first target hit. Or on the first time you hit a target, rather. We could have gotten the bow that gives you 1 point of corruption for every kill you get. That one is pretty easy to counter, so it's actually not that much of a problem. Oh, we have a range attack to trigger the lightning trap in here. That's actually kind of lovely. That is actually very, very cool. Can I do it again? I can. Oh, what? Was that a shockwave that hit me? I was so focused on literally everything else that I didn't even notice it happening. Goodbye, my beloved greed combo. I will surely miss you. I will not miss seeing any stupid Beyblades coming out of that Titan skull, though. Nope. 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 Oh, nope. Okay, that was almost dreadful. But I gotta say, we made amazing use of this egg in the center here. We got so much damage thanks to that thing. Oh, this is a weapon shop. I was like, hang on a second, where's my bow? This sword would have probably not even be the worst, because we already have the transmutation blessing in here. That sword could probably make us a decent chunk of money, but it would probably end up dealing even less damage than we are dealing with our bow right now, so that is a no coming from me. That sword, that is actually not a sword, is just probably one of the most overrated weapons in the entire game. For quite a few reasons. But I can see why someone would want to gravitate towards it. There's a new shield, but no, I want the corruption cleansing. Not really feeling like needing to upgrade my offhand weaponry in here. Let's actually aim for that heal up in there first. Good stuff. Oh. Great. Got the maggot. Oh, okay. You actually found the shots in on me, huh? Not a fan. Not a fan at all. But it's fine. My HP is gone for only a moment. It will come back to me in full sooner rather than later. More enemies up in here? No. Let's leave this place. Let's leave it, never to return. Hey there. Ooh. I shot into the eagle head there. Damn, I hate harpies. They're so bad. Nasty. And he is spawning more. He was probably actually a she, spawning more harpies on me. That is a huge no-no coming from me. Now, who or what is next? That trap ain't got no chance. Extra healing effects, huh? I'm gonna take it. We have so much healing, we can use a little bit more money. And 6 points of dexterity can't hurt. Let's go. Actually got a little bit of some decent healing back there, bringing me back to full. And now we are replenishing 4% of our maximum HP every time we get a kill, so that's probably gonna do something for us, right? This seems to be pretty okay. And we're also rebuilding our greed com in the process, so yeah, I'm not worried about our finances too much in here. Let's kill this guy. Ooh, went to do your counter stance, didn't ya? Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Not a fan at all. Stop it, you. So overly zealous. So hell-bent of getting your face smooshed in by me. Me and my lightning bow. And another one bites the dust. Probably best to focus on the Skirmish Lords in here. Good stuff, but he got the maggots out this time. Can't be helped. That was a convenient maggot explosion there, though. That ended up helping us out a little bit. So far so good. There's more enemies, though. It's a single sphere. And an acolyte. Whoop. Come on. There you go. Wasn't so hard, genius. Wasn't hard at all now, was it? I really need, honest to God, we need some more damage relics in here. I hope the game will give us something. I could have kept rolling there for some, but that one overhealing stuff, the 100% extra healing we got, it felt like it was a bit too good for me to pass up on. You know the feeling? I really wanted it. And the money we make out of that will at least help us getting some more finances to actually buy the stuff that is hopefully going to make this run go way over the top. At least that's the idea. Nope. Nope. Stop it, you. Here's some extra constitution. That is going to make the remaining heals we are going to get in here for a while better, so sure, why not? Oh, speak of the devil. We have to fight the Dark Avatar of the Eagle now. And we're gonna get one more curse before that fight begins. Sincere Offerings. I don't think Sincere Offerings will ever do anything for or against us on this run. It also has been fixed now, so there's that too. Good stuff. Yeah, I feel like this fight is gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be a rough ride. But we can't just keep kiting her like this, right? I think we did that once. Nice try. Oof. She actually unleashed there in between, huh? Not a fan. Don't stand right next to the NATO, though. That could have easily been dreadful. Oh, what? She hit me with the tip of the dash there. I don't want to believe it. Fine. Let's keep this up. She's probably gonna dash at me in a moment. When I don't see it, I knew she would. There's another one. As a counterattack. More NATOs. Because those are always fun to deal with. Keep her at bay. Keep the lightning strikes coming. Wonderful. And that actually looked like it would have hit me, but apparently just didn't. I take it, though. Ooh, almost stepped into that NATO there as well. No idea what she was up to there. Two NATOs proccing at once. And I stepped into them, too. Just try to not be where they are. Where are they going? Nope. My girl over here is on fire for me a little too much. Try to parry that one. I should try to parry stuff. Or I should stop trying to parry stuff. Whatever leads to success more likely. Like, just look at how much HP we lost in this fight alone. It's insane. Probably gotcha. She died to the fire, I believe, so I'm not even sure if I even got the extra healing for getting the killing strike with my bow. I don't think I did. For better or worse. It's probably for the worse. But we got some crit damage in here. That is something, alright. Let's leave behind. Let's check what the other thing is first. Less blood offering. No, I don't think I have a use for that. Huge healing, though. That is most appreciated. Let's replace the constitution for that, I think. Let's go. More crit damage, huh? I mean, it's something. It's something. And we have a pretty decent path over here. We get 2 relics, 2 weapon upgrades, and a stat increase. And this is gonna be the Jaguar Temple? No, the Serpent Temple. So we should be having a decent time in here. Divine Pact, though. Nasty. That is nasty stuff of the highest order. I think we let go of the extra stamina for perfect dodges in here. It was nice. I think. We have done a lot of perfect dodges, but honestly, I was never truly aware of that being a thing that we had. It probably did do a lot for us, but I don't think I ever paid any close attention to it being a thing. Which is my own mistake. I definitely should have been a bit more observatory of that. It probably ended up saving my life a couple of times. And I just didn't pay it the respect it deserves because I was just not observant about it. Who knows? Nope. Yeah, like just regular room clear with this is pretty satisfying overall. But you saw how much of a drag that boss fight was. Just... it's not exactly good for single target DPS. No, it probably is, but again, man, those affixes. We get decent healing, which we probably wouldn't even need. Who would just deal better damage in the first place. See, that is the treadmill you get yourself in every time you have a run that is not all about being able to deal a lot of damage in a reasonable time frame. You get on that treadmill and you find yourself just trying to cope with that. It's dreadful of the highest order. I'm not going to let that Titan Skull over there approach me. He approached me. But he didn't get anything out of it. Do I have his codex complete? I don't know. Let me check that really quick. I actually do. Nice. That's actually the only serpent enemy that I haven't completed the entry for, huh? Great. Not that I really care about it, because I truly don't. But it's kind of nice to notice. There's a lot of eagle-rated enemies that still need their entries completed. Partly because the Eagle Temple is the newest, but also because a bunch of eagle enemies are a bunch of baloney. And that is putting it into very, very soft terms. If I were to use terminology to describe my feelings about this game, I couldn't run a YouTube channel. Trust me. The Eagle Temple, it just does things to me. That's the wrong phrasing. It does things against me. That sounds a bit more appropriate. The Eagle Temple, man. The Eagle Temple is the place where dreams come to die. Like, honest to God, I am the Serpent Temple now. I am the worst section of the Serpent Temple, and I hate being in this section. And I feel more at ease being here than I do feeling about anything regarding the Eagle Temple at all times. There's also no eagle enemies in here, because we have already seen them in one of the earlier temples. And that as well just makes me feel pretty satisfied about myself. Like, I don't want to call this a one run, because it truly isn't. Not yet. And there's a definite chance that this run will end up getting ruined by Clovis to some degree. But I think I can say with a certain amount of certainty that we will at least make it to Clovis. And that is quite something. Like, if you're playing this game yourself and you find yourself in a position that you are good enough as a player to just make it up to Clovis on a consistent basis in this difficulty setting, you are pretty good. That was not pretty good, by the way. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to be close to you, my man. I would like to get out. Thank you. Great. Ooh. Gotcha, baby. That big renegade actually got under my skin a little bit, but we got rid of that. And there is lightning damage. It's a bit too low, and I don't really want to let go of any of the stuff we have, because it wouldn't really do anything in our favor. I feel like eventually we may be wanting to get rid of some of that extra healing in here. Because that extra healing is not gonna do much for us when we actually go and fight Clovis. But we have 2 relic rooms coming our way, so there's a chance about getting something done about that matter then and there. But until then, we are going to wait patiently. Dodge that attack. Keep putting bows in your face. Well, not necessarily bows, we put arrows in her face. Turning it into a proper pincushion. That's pretty satisfying. Ooh, healing those jokers though. That is not satisfying at all. You are a problem that I need to solve. And the problem hit my face. Not a fan. That's better. And we are not even done. There's a healer in the back line. We need to focus that guy. You had enough reach for that attack, huh? That's actually kind of amazing. I hated that, but it's also kind of amazing. Got the other healer too. Also randomed up, just waiting for me over there. Great. Splendid. And we're done. Whew. It feels like after a while you just find some kind of rhythm where you just barely get the bow shot off before they get their attacks off. Only a level 4 weapon in here, huh? That is really not that high, too. That is a little bit of a problem that we have to deal with in here. We didn't get a lot of good weapon upgrade rooms just lining up for us. But it's also a little bit of an advantage, because in turn that also meant... Oh, I'm getting hit here. Splendid. It also meant that we didn't have to spend as much money. Which may or may not be a good thing, depending on whom you are asking. Oh, get out of that, thank you. Hoo-hoo-hoo. My shots come out quicker than yours. Luckily so. More healing, more money. Like, this is where the transmutation really is generating the big bucks for us, and I like it. There's probably got some enemies in here. There they are. Some pretty nasty enemies too. Ooh, look at that. We have a very small and narrow hallway in here, which allowed us to just absolutely line them up perfectly for some honest to God good piercing damage. That was beautiful. There's not a lot of places where you have narrow hallways like that to fight through. I wonder how I feel about that. On one hand, I think it's actually a sad thing, because fighting some of these jokers in those narrow hallways, like in that situation right then and there, you have seen how we can make that a tactical advantage for us. I would like to be able to do that more often. But on the other hand, it could also very easily lead to you getting sandwiched in between them. And now that I would not like at all. That I would not care for one bit. Now, this is the golden opportunity to get some honest to God good damage in here. Good damage in here. Are we going to play this game again? No, I don't want to. There's another Nyx shot though. It's pretty nifty. I am probably going to let go of the humble tiara in here, I think. Yeah, let's do it. It did do quite a bit for us. We're going to get some extra money out of it one last time. And in the next relic room, I will probably replace the gleaming sapphire that we have. It's only 20% damage it's giving us. It's a very small one. Ew. Cadaverous infestation is a problem. The upcoming Dark Avatar fight actually becomes very unpleasant with that one. That's gonna be a problem, not gonna lie. Not a fan of this overall situation we found ourselves in here. Whoop. Also not a fan of being stuck in here with you like this. But I can keep shocking that cat over there. Ooh, there was too much stuff on the screen. I just saw bats everywhere trying to attack me, and I hated every moment of it. Also, fast backswing there. Can you just not, please? Just for 1 second. Thank you. Yeah, we are in a weird spot in here. Those bats are not gonna do anything for me anytime soon. Sure, let's bring this. At least a level 5 weapon. It's some damage. We could also go fight the boss so we can get the bats out of here. Maybe I should actually do that. I don't want to, but I feel like we should probably. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just because the bats are so bad. Easily one of the worst curses in the game. Easily one of the top 5 curses. In terms of making me not wanting to play anymore. It's that bad. It's easily just that bad. I was about to say, I'm just going to focus on dodging those attacks because they are so slow, I can't deal with dodging them properly. But then he attacked so slowly that I couldn't even parry them properly. That I couldn't even dodge them properly. What a wonderful world we are living in here. Next phase. Good stuff. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird fighting this guy with the bow. So I'm probably better off resorting to not doing that. Good stuff. Wouldn't hate getting his cursed weapon to drop in here. Never mind, we just killed him accidentally. Should have waited for one more parry to do there, but yeah. I was a little bit over-eager there. There's also the Divine Pact that I want to get rid of. Maybe we get one more relic to drop in here somewhere. But we can't guarantee that. Nah, it was the additional idea. Let's get rid of this blasted curse. It is going to make my quality of life so much better in the future. We don't need that. And this relic over here, lightning damage, huh? I'm gonna take it. Gonna leave the Gleaming Sapphire behind for it. Or the 100% extra healing. We don't really need it anymore, I think. So there's definitely something to be said about it. No, let's take it. Let's do it like this. We still get a little bit of a benefit out of that relic, just by virtue of the fact that we are A, going to buy the big Jaguar healing blessing for 5,000 coins. So that healing me for more is also going to give me more money back in return. And there's also the factor that Clovis will summon quite a few waves of enemies as we go about the fight. So getting maybe a little bit of extra healing out of them may end up coming useful. He actually lived long enough to get one more attack off him. That absolute madman. Ooh, boy, did I not enjoy being in that spot. Truly not a fan of that occurrence there. But that worked out lovely. Now, one more weapon upgrade. We can afford it. Can absolutely afford it, and we absolutely need to afford it. And then it is time for the Dark Avatar of the Jaguar. Which is actually the Dark Avatar of the Serpent. Jaguar's the very first one we fought. I traded one bad curse for another one. Putatos is the worst against this boss. Oh my god. At least we have a decent weapon for dealing with crowds. But still. Was that really necessary, game? Was that truly, honest to God, necessary? Because I don't think it was. I truly think it was not. My god, this guy. Overly eager to get those attacks off in here. Oh, you. Dodge that too. Keep going. He's summoning again. And now for these jokers in here. Ooh, didn't get the perfect shot there, sadly. And we are still alive. That guy explodes in your face, which is nice. He's gonna jump. As he's weak, and the maggot exploded in my face. And that one too. Good stuff. We're almost 25% through his HP, by though. Let's make it count. And one more summoning of enemies. Great. I do not know if we have enough damage to just power through here right now. But I don't think I want to try out either. One of them died. Damn you. You wretched son of a gun. Can you stop throwing sticks in my face? I mean, it's not like I can talk in here. I'm doing that all the time myself. Good. And he died. He even got the healing for that too. That was rough. That was a little bit rougher than I feel comfortable with. We can actually get rid of the Divine Pact now. So if he drops any kind of useful relic from me, that would be great. There's one relic drop. It's poison damage. It's actually kind of hilarious. It's also 9 points of dexterity, so there's that. I'm pretty sure the second item lies in here. There. I actually had to search for the spot in order to find it. But I did. And now for the final number of the run. We are actually having a lot less money than I thought we would. Because of how much money we ended up spending for upgrading our cursed weapons. But that's fine. We're going to definitely buy a full heal in here. We are still able to just buy out anything in here, but it's a good thing that we did not try to make any Gleaming Sapphire here work for us. We had a small one that gave us like 20% extra damage basically for the entire run. And that was a good thing, but it was also a good thing that I let go of it when I did. Oh man, imagine if that poison damage would have been lightning damage. On the bright side, our poison claw will benefit from that, right? That's the dream right then and there, isn't it? Alright, Clovis. Oh, I just noticed he actually has an exclamation mark over his head when Clovis shows up. He is so excited for Clovis. My man Maddog over here couldn't wait to have a little bit of fun with Clovis today, is that it? Ooh, we should not stand in those. Barely managed to dodge out of that. That's good, that's great. I get hit by all of those though. I literally got hit by all of them. It's fine. We're going to get a lot of great healing in here. By the way, all of the extra damage we just got from those big shrines shines bright like a diamond in here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. On the other hand, we are not dealing as much damage to Clovis as you can see still. Like that wave of virgins we just destroyed. But Clovis we just got all the way down to half of his HP pool. Dodge that, dodge all those. There's a sword hero. Oh man, Putritos is still active, is that it? Or is that... did he summon those? I'm actually not sure. I was legitimately not sure if that was Putritos or that one summoning them. Nah, it must have been Putritos there. Okay, can you stop it? Just stop it, you. Ooh. Good. Almost got hit there, which would have been dreadful. We need to get the heal out of here first. Great. There's Shadow Flame Gun. Okay, that's actually not gonna do anything against us, I think. That is Auric Malediction. I did not want to get rid of that one. Should probably kept dodging instead. Ah, well. Damn you, hindsight. Be safe here, be cool. Be cool. Be dead. Lovely. Got some more healing out of that experience there too. As long as he keeps summoning those Goonies, we will at least get some form of healing. Can I just not get hit by that attack? More lasers. Gotcha. I just really wanted to end this phase before he goes and does something stupid for me again. Good stuff. Remove the Dark Mark. Pistol, pistol, pistol. No more pistols. Okay, cool. Okay, that was a weird shot. Ooh, my man went behind my back. That's fine. Pistol, pistol. Okay, fine. Can you just stop shooting just in a moment? Just the moment I take out my shield, that is when the guy stops shooting. I saw that bow coming though. Let's keep our distance from him because I knew this time that it would become an absolute scumbag with that attack again. Oh. That attack. I heard that attack hits for all the damage. So I was really, really interested in not getting hit by that one. I tried to parry all of them. I only got one. Oh, wow! Okay. Not kidding around in here, are we? Truly not kidding around on that front. Okay, we got the parry there. We are almost dead. And he died to the fire. Oh man, this ended up being awfully close. Oh, he hit me for what? Over 1,200? I think it was like 1,290 something is what I saw. Insane. Wow. I heard someone on the Discord talk about how that attack hits for a lot of damage. I think it was Cootie. Barely Cuda. But damn, he was not kidding around. That actually shocked me there. Like, there is not a lot of attacks in the game that enemies can apply against you, that hit you for that much damage. Like, the only attack, aside from the one we just got hit by, that I vividly remember hitting me for 4 digits was the Dark Avatar of the Jaguar with his big explosion. That one-shot me once upon a time for that much damage. I think there legitimately isn't anything else that does that. It's actually kind of crazy. Like, he was doing what? 2,800 damage to us in total? Almost half of that came from just that one attack. Let that fact sink in. But with all that being said and done, we still won. Victory with the lightning bow. What a joy. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. And I will see you all back in the next video. But until then, have the greatest of days and stay as awesome as you are.